Today, we will learn how to build an Amazon product scraper using Puppeteer and Nuxt.js. We will use Puppeteer to navigate to the Amazon website and scrape product information. We will then build a web app using Nuxt.js. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a solid understanding of web scraping and be able to build your own scrapers. Now, we are going to create a Nuxt project. For this, we will previously install Node.js. We wrote npx nuxt init and our project name. Now, we enter the folder of our project with cd and the name of our project. Now, we write yarn to install all the necessary dependencies of the project. This can take a while. So now, we have our project opened in Visual Studio Code. We create a folder called Pages, where we are going to put the road for our application. After that, we create the server folder, and inside another folder called API. Inside it, we create an index.view file that will be displayed when the user visits the root URL of your app. Inside the API folder, we are going to create a file called scrape.post.js. It is important that our file has the .post because this means that the file contains code that handles HTTP POST requests. If we press Ctrl+J, it will open a terminal on the folder's path. We will type yarn add Puppeteer to install the Puppeteer package. Okay, it's finished. Now we can use the Puppeteer package on our project. We are going to remove the app.view that has the Nuxt welcome message. The HTML block has several elements, a div element that acts as a container for the rest of the elements, an h1 element that displays the title Amazon Product Scraper, a small element that displays the text search terms, an input element that allows the user to enter a search term and is bound using the vmodel directive, a button element that when clicked triggers the start parenthesis method using the @click event binding. And the results property is used to store the scraped results information. When the start parenthesis method is called, it sends an HTTP post request to the server at the endpoint. API scrape with the search term as the request body. The server should then scrape the product information from Amazon and return the result. The method then updates the results property with the scraped product information received from the server. A table element that displays the scraped results in a tabular format, with each tr element representing a single product and each dd element representing a piece of product information, such as name, stars, price, and URL. The code starts by importing the Puppeteer library, which allows you to control a headless Chrome browser programmatically. It then declares an empty array called products to return that will be used to store the information about the products scraped from Amazon. The define event handler function wraps the main code, which allows it to be used as an event handler for a specific event. Inside this function, we use Puppeteer to launch a new browser instance and create a new page. The script then uses the readBody function to get the search term from the event passed in and navigates to the Amazon search page for that term. Next, the script calls the scroll function, which is an async function that is used to scroll down the page and load more products. Inside the scroll function, there is a while loop that continues to execute until there are no more pages of products to scrape. The script then uses the pageEvaluate method to execute JavaScript code within the page's context. Now we will make a code that will scroll down the web 100 pixels every 100 milliseconds until it has scrolled through the entire web page, and the promise will be resolved once the scroll is complete. With Puppeteer, we can interact with the different elements of the page. Now, we want to interact with the information present in the products, so we will look for a unique class ID or tag within the HTML to be able to select the element that represents the entire product. Now that we select all the products in the list, all the products will be stored inside the products element. So we iterate the products in a for loop to be able to access the information of each product of the products. Now, inside the loop, we are going to create the structure of a product that will have a series of values that we are going to fill in with the desired information. Now we will do a try catch and we will look for an ID, tag or unique element within the HTML of the product that indicates the name of the product to extract it and save it. We will put .inner HTML to be able to extract the text of the selected HTML element. And we will do the same with the price and the stars. Now we will see a slightly different case. To obtain the URL we will look for the element which contains it, but this time we will save it in a variable called L. We will assign the value to the URL of our product. We will build the URL as follows way. https://www.amazon.com, and we will concatenate to it the next l.getAttribute, and inside we will specify that we want the href. The script then pushes each product object into the products array. Products is then concatenated with the products to return array, which will be used to return the final set of products. The script then clicks the next button on the page, which loads the next set of products. If this fails, the while loop breaks and the script exits. Once the script is done, it returns the products to return array with the result.